You're welcome to this platform. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing fine and I'm very happy to be here. Thanks so much for having me.
So we are going to be doing like a real quick interview about yourself. You're going to tell us everything that you're doing, and we're going to know more about you immediately we're done with this interview.
Yeah, most definitely, I will grant you the answers to most of the questions as best as I can.
So question one, can you tell us who is Efome?
Okay. Before I speak about myself, I'll first of all like to reach out my condolence to all the families back in my country who lost their children some few days ago. And I want to say, may the Almighty grant their souls eternal peace. And I also call on the government to look into our situations. A lot of people have suffered, and I think it's time for us to handle this in a very nice and responsible way. Yeah, so that said, Le Magicien Efome, aka Efome Stanley, as I'm popularly called. For those who don't know, I'm an Afro soul slash Makosa singer, and I come from the southern part of Cameroon, particularly from Boya, and I'm a Mukbe boy, popularly the Bakuri clan. So uh, basically, I schooled all in Boya right through my degree levels. Then started doing music for a while, and then I traveled up to Dubai, and I've been in Dubai for 3.5 years now. Live and work in Dubai, and also, uh, and that's it. You know.
Okay, it is the public knowledge that you do Afrobeats of kind of music. Yes.
Actually, let me school, you know, let me school you guys a little bit. Music, you must understand, is a representation of the culture and the way of the people of different parts of the world. Yeah, so Afrobeats, if you do your research keenly, you'll find out that it's particularly for Nigerians, you know. So you cannot represent the culture of another people, you know. Afrobeats is strictly for Nigerians. Cameroonians, they do Makosa. Congolese, they do Rumba. So you see that it's quite different. There's no way I'll be doing Afrobeat when I'm not a Nigerian, because Afrobeat is a representation of the Nigerian culture. As you can see, or if you do research, you find out that it's a combination of Fuji music, high life, all of these, which are part of the Yoruba clan. So this is put together to form Afrobeat. Back in Cameroon, we have something like Makosa, which is a combination of Asiko, Bolobo, all of this kind of dance. So this is the Cameroonian culture. So there is no way I can be doing Afrobeat because I'm not a Nigerian. Yeah. So
Okay, what's the meaning of your name Efome, and why did you choose that name?
okay. The name Efome means king. As per name giving and assigning of meanings. There is no meaning assigned to the name Efome, but personally, I'm assigning the meaning king. So if you're out there, you're a boy, you're a girl, and you bear this name, no, you're a king or you're a queen. So,
Okay, how did you start doing music, and what do you aim to achieve?
okay. Basically, I realized back in the day that most of the times I sing when I'm happy, I sing when I'm sad, I sing when I want to celebrate, and basically everything I do, I sing. So I found that it's a way of communication for me because, talking is not really my thing. So I found music pretty easy to relate with. So that's how it all started, and I started following up a few guys. And as for what I wish to achieve with my music, uh, it's centered around, creating solidarity and also trying to, open up the mind of the African people, like create a lot of sensitization, to my people. That's it.
Okay, what has your musical journey been like?
Okay, my musical journey has been not an easy one. Started in 2015, I put out a few songs unofficially. I did Dada, I did Thanks You Sang, and also I did a cover recently of the Hustlers Anthem, you pardon me, of Mayokun, the Nigerian artist. And also now I just finished my video, which I dropped some few weeks back, and it's doing pretty well. And if you've not watched, you need to go and watch it. The title is Maya. Les problèmes de la vie ne peuvent pas nous séparer. Tu restes la femme de ma vie. Maya, oh, Maya, Maya, les problèmes de la vie ne peuvent pas nous séparer. Maya, oh, Maya, Maya, ne peuvent pas nous embrouiller.
Okay, thank you. But you're saying that you did Mayokon's cover. Everybody knows that Mayokon does Afrobeat. So lately you just said you don't do Afrobeat. So how did you come to do Nigerian stuff?
Okay, when I said I wasn't doing Afrobeat, what I was trying to say is that my music I'm trying to root my music back to my own culture. That's what I meant. So to say, I have a lot of traditional melodies, drums, and all those things like from my tribe, my hood, my area. That's what I want to focus to bring out. Music is all about exporting. So I want to show the side of my culture, my own side. So this is where my focus is. But it doesn't mean I cannot get into, other genres. Yeah, but basically I'll have to focus on what comes from the people that I know.
Okay, so are you signed to any record label or wish to sign?
At the moment, I'm not signed to any record label, and any label that means business and has my good at hand, why not? We do business.
So what's this Litumba house that we always see on your...
Okay, a lot of guys been asking this question about Litumba House. Why did it not appear in your video? So Litumba House is a management company. They are involved with just managing me at the moment that I'm solo. So it's not a record label.
Okay, the best musical instrument that you like?
A lot of guys who know me know that I like the guitar. Yeah.
So do you play guitar?
Not actually. I've been procrastinating a long time, but definitely it's my most love. If you want to trap me, put a guitar in your song or in your beat and call me.
So how did you get your inspiration?
Okay, my inspiration comes from real life experiences, how I feel, how I relate with people, and so that's it.
Okay, what's your perception about the Cameroon music industry and the entertainment as a whole?
Okay, I feel like the Cameroon music industry is improving, which is a very positive sign. There are great guys in the industry who are making a very major move, but I feel like we still have a long way to go. And at the point that we are, we need a lot of collaborations. When I talk about collaborations, I'm not just talking about artist to artist collaboration. I'm talking about producer artist collaboration, video director artist collaboration, artist to artist collaboration. So it's a general thing, promotion wise and otherwise. So we need to work as a team at the level that I'm talking to, elevate the industry more.
So who are your top 5 in the industry and why?
Top 5 in the industry, I would say that I love a lot of guys in the industry. To be able to choose a bunch of them, but at the moment, I feel like guys like Jovi, guys like Stanley, TZ Panchag, um, Loco, Mr. Leo, these guys are doing amazing. So
Locally, who will you like to collaborate with?
Locally, I would collaborate with anybody who is ready and serious enough to put out work. Yeah.
Internationally, who do you wish to collaborate with?
Internationally, I wish to collaborate with a lot of people, but I want to get to them through DJ Khaled.
Well, he's not an artist.
I know, I know DJ Khaled is not an artist, but to be honest with you, this guy is formidable. You know, you can collaborate even with Michael Jackson with DJ Khaled. You can collaborate with Jay Z with DJ Khaled. You can collaborate with Kanye with DJ Khaled. So you can get to anybody, Beyonce, Rihanna, Chris Brown. You can get to anybody with DJ Khaled. Yeah.
How do you find the musical environment in Dubai?
Okay, the music atmosphere in Dubai is not very conducive. I must be very honest. You know, for first and foremost, it's not our home area, and the system here is quite complicated from work, transitions, no time, and all of this. So you basically don't have time to focus on the music, and if you're not strong, you might lose it. Like you might. Personally, I feel like I've lost a lot of skills musically because I cannot really relate like back in the day. You know, the system of staying here is different. Sometimes you have to stay with people, and you cannot be singing and shouting when people are sleeping, training your voice and all of that. So it's really hard, but we're trying though. So,
So you recently released your Maya. How is Maya doing?
so far, Maya is doing great. It's doing nice for a first project, because officially Maya is the very first song I put out there, and people showed a lot of love. And up till now, we're still getting a lot of videos, challenges here and there. People are sending videos to me, the recording, making me feel like I did something nice. So we keep the good work, and I'll encourage you guys to check out the video on YouTube also.
So what inspired you to do that song?
Okay, Maya generally is a real life story. You know, it's a real life story which happened. A guy who faced the worst moment of his life on his supposed birthday, and you know, the caption came from a friend of mine. You know, this guy, he inspires me a lot, and there are lots of things which I do. He says, bro, do like this, do like this. So he played a very good role in this particular song, Maya, from how we did the composition to the videos and everything. Shout out to Vision Pictures, and I appreciate you a lot from my heart. Thank you.
What's your most embarrassing moment?
Man, I had a lot of a lot of moments, but I'll pick out one. I think I should relate to music. So my most embarrassing moment was a time that some guys like back in the day listened to my song and told me this song will be used the day I die. I was so freaked out. You know, it's just the beginning. And I play my song to somebody, they listen, they be like, wow, this song is really nice. And I said, oh, thank you. So when they started to ask, who is the artist who sang this song? This is the thing about Cameroonians. And I was like, it's me. He said, you? Damn, the voice is overshadowing. It's so raw. Man, I was like, really? Say, yeah, it sounds so sorrowful. This can be the type of song they play the day you die. I was like, oh my God. Why did I even tell these people that I'm the one? So we need love in the industry. You don't need to love me because I'm a hit singer or I sang so well, but and that was so frustrating.
Okay, which project do you have in mind or in future?
For the future, I have a lot of projects, more videos, more collaborations. I'll leave them out of this scope, but I'm actually putting a lot of guys on the map, with respect to the music I'm trying to build right now.
How many years have you been in music?
Um, Professionally, I've been in music for 2 years. Yeah.
Okay, your advice to fellow artists.
Fellow artists, support one another, work every day, put God first, be open minded. Yeah.
Okay, if you didn't do music, what would you have been doing?
Certainly, I would be a writer. If I didn't do music, I would be a writer. Like I'll be writing books. Yeah. So.
Are you married or single?
Okay, I'm not married. I'm single. I'm receiving applications. So if you're out there, you're eyeing that boy, you're eyeing that backward boy, you can send your applications. Just holler at my manager and he'll get to me.
So what do you think about what's happening in Cameroon right now? Struggle.
Uh, I really feel so sad for what is happening in my country because we all dream to have a good life. You know, we are out here, we see how the people in Dubai live, we see how the Saudis live. So I feel like the government should be responsible. Like they should do well for the people. We don't need to beg for our lives or cry to be able to live well. All we want is a good life. That's not very hard to do. Yeah. So
So conclusively, what can you say about yourself?
I'm amazing. I'm a fighter. I am inspirational. Above all, I'm spiritual. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, but spiritual. We're created in the image of God, and so 80% you're supposed to be spirit, not like spirit, but I mean, think spiritually on how to manifest your progress in the physical. Yeah.
So are you having a good time at the Vision Studio?
Yeah, Vision Records, Vision Pictures are quite amazing, and they're so welcoming. They've been so instrumental in the journey all the way, and I encourage you guys to make yourself available. You find a lot of amazing things here. You will not regret coming. All the hits come from here in Dubai.
A shout out to some few people.
Okay, I'd like to say a big shout out to my boys, V2M. You already know the Batibo Pekin. I'd like to say shout out to Liles, straight from the capital city, Abu Dhabi. I'd like to say shout out to DJ Nori. I'd like to say shout out to Ice Drips in Cameroon, Mafi, my manager, Kopsi Marius, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. It was good having you. Hope to see you some other time.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.